And then the flip side of that, and it can swing from one side to the next, where it's like, okay, I'm like in this major terror, fear, pacing, feeling horrible. And then the other side of that is like going into this like flatness where you feel completely disconnected and like completely unmotivated and almost like waterlogged and like lethargy and like completely no motivation, no engagement or sense of connection to the world around you. Like you might have anhedonia or DPDR, where you're like feeling really dissociated from everything around you. And that's like your body's kind of like slow down, shut down mode of like, we got overwhelmed. We need to pump the brakes. And so it's like our nervous systems in withdrawal can basically go from one extreme to the next in sort of like this big swing of like these extremes, which can be so disorienting, confusing, hard to work with when you're going through it. And I experienced that too. I just remember like dragging myself through the house, or like, I mean, for a while I was on my bed. I couldn't, I was like, can't even do anything, hardly. And so, so you might, be experiencing that where you're like having a lot of that hypo arousal where you're just feeling completely flat and like having a hard time dragging yourself to even do like the smallest chore. And so that is just another part of the dysregulation that can happen to our nervous systems through this injury. And it doesn't mean you did something wrong. It doesn't mean like you're not healing or, you're getting worse. All it means is that your body is just going to these extremes as it's figuring out how to get you centered again. And in that center is your window. And so when you have times of feeling like clear and like you have the right amount of energy and your thought process, like you can engage but not be overwhelmed, that is your center and like that healthy amount of arousal. And that is what you're headed for.